everyone, it's Crafty Mom with 3 sets of twins and a cat named Moonshadow who always entertains us every day. I just want to thank you for coming by and watching my video and my crafts. I hope that you will subscribe, like, hit the notification bell because Moonshadow and I would love it. Thank you and continue to watch. So this is DIY number 1. And I have this really nice wine glass. I'm just taking some of my gold paint, which is like the gleams that you see on my little counter. And I'm taking the end of a paintbrush and I'm just going to make little dots. I saw this somewhere, either online, at a store, and I thought they wanted like, I think $5. And this pretty much just cost me my time and $1 for the glass. I've had the paint forever, so maybe it was 80 cents. So it's just $1. But it's just simple, easy, quick, and it looks very elegant. I have this little bouquet of flowers that I got at the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to add it along with my little crystals from the Dollar Tree. So if you don't want to do anything to the wine glass, you don't have to. You can actually spray paint it so that the little gold dots do not come off. Or you can fill it with these little ice crystals. They look like ice crystals, but they're little gems. And look how pretty that is. And you can put flowers in it. You can add a bow. It's just pretty. I decided to add more gold dots. I guess I wasn't finished with it, because as it sat there on my table, I was thinking it needed just a little more gold. But you could use these as drinking glasses also, and I would just either Mod Podge it, maybe not Mod Podge it, but maybe spray it with an acrylic spray. But look how pretty this turned out. It looks elegant and very chic, and I love the way the gold just shines. Okay, DIY number 2. I've got another glass that I got from the Dollar Tree. And this one, I think is just, I love the shape of it. So I'm going to put some painter's tape around it. And using my same little gold paint. I tell you, I've had this gold paint for years. So I've used it quite a lot actually. So I am going to paint the bottom half. And it's going to take 2 coats. I decided to go down instead of around. It just makes for a nicer, smooth finish. I did buy some gold spray paint, and once it gets warmer, I'm going to go outside and spray paint some things. I got this gorgeous, it's like a chevron ribbon at Dollar Tree. It's like the gold, and it's actually like a burgundy, a dark burgundy. And I'm going to put it around where I painted that so you don't see like any mistakes that might have come through. See how you see a couple? I'm going to put that ribbon right there. I sort of pressed that paint back down, but I'm just going to cover that. I plan on using this ribbon anyway, but actually it's sort of nice to be able to cover that too. I guess it wasn't completely dry and I was in a hurry to pull it off and to finish the craft. I'm using some super glue. Just didn't want to stay stuck, did it? I'm going to add some more super glue. And look, it turned out perfect. The little chevron just lined up perfectly. I think this is very elegant too. These are simple, quick, but how nice this would be on a dining room table, or if you're having guests over, you can make these so quickly, and they just look very elegant. And it doesn't take a lot of money, it doesn't take a lot of time. Anybody can do it. It's pretty simple. And there you see it, all done. Love the way this turned out. It's absolutely gorgeous. There it is, simple and absolutely gorgeous. Look how pretty that is. And now DIY number 3. I got these little bowls. I think I got them at, I want to say either Walmart or Hobby Lobby. They came 2 in a bunch. I think it was Walmart. They came 2 in a bunch. And they were like $1.50, I think. But there were 2 of them. I'm using this same gold paint. I'm going to try to do a gold trend because I notice in a lot of the stores now, you're seeing a lot of gold. I wonder what we'll see for Christmas this year. Will it be gold? Will it be silver? So this took probably about 2 to 3 coats, at least 3, because it was plastic and it was just not covering it because it was that bright green. So I did 3 coats. I've got some crystal garland. And I'm just going to put it in this cute little bowl. How cute is this? It's pretty simple. A little flower, and this would be cute on an end table. You know how sometimes you're sitting across from people and the flower's in the way? These would be perfect for a table so that you can see the people that are sitting across from you. And how cute and delicate that is. Thank you for watching, and just know that we love you and you have a great day.
Hi everyone, it's Crafty Mom with 3 Sets of Twins, and
a cat named Moonshadow who always entertains us every day. I just want to thank you for coming by and watching my video and my crafts. I hope that you will subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, because Moonshadow and I would love it. Thank you, and continue to watch. So I got this really cute frame from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to open it up and take the cellophane off of it. And I'm taking those little pegs in the back. I'm going to take the glass out and the little frame around the picture. And I will use that maybe in another frame. I have the chalk paint, which is black, and I'm going to paint the frame black. And I got these brushes at Dollar Tree, and they're very nice brushes. I'm using my little hot tool to blow dry it, pretty much. Again, I'm using the heat tool to dry it. Okay, I found this material in my basement. It's actually not material, they were napkins, and they were brand new. So I'm covering the little piece of cardboard that goes in the frame, and I just glued it on with my glue stick. I think we may have lost the footage of that, but it's just, I just cut it out, I used my glue stick, and now I'm just putting it back into the frame. But it was just a napkin. And I'm just pushing those little metal pieces so it holds the frame in. Anyway, it was navy blue. Now I'm taking a little, it's like a plastic, I forget what they're called, but they're like little mini flutes, and you get them at Dollar Tree, and I think they come like either 4 or 6 in a pack. And I'm just going to hot glue that to the napkin or the material. And I found these flowers at Dollar Tree. They already were together. They're very pretty. They're dried. I'm just cutting off the little pieces that don't, like, they're just, I guess, scraggly a little bit. But I'm loving how this is turning out, because you can change the flowers at different times. So there it is. They're little mini cordials. You get 6 of them for $1. And you could put any kind of flowers you want in it. You can change it from season to season. And look how cute that is. I had a little lace ribbon that I used from Dollar Tree, made a little bow, and it looks perfect. Okay, I have this glass jar that I actually spray painted probably last summer. And I'm going to use some picks from, I think these are from Walmart's. And I've got some jute cord. But the glass I got from Dollar Tree. And like I said, I just spray painted it with the white spray paint from Rust-Oleum. That has the primer in it too. And I'm just going to put some glue right there to hold the twine. And I'm just going to wrap the twine around the bottom of this really pretty glass jar. So I add a little bit of glue here and there. I don't put a lot of glue on it because I didn't want the glue to show through. And now I'm just putting in all these beautiful flowers that I had. Some are from Walmart, some of them from Dollar Tree. So I'm just going to put them in the jar. I know it's hard to see at this angle because I've been working with this new equipment that I got, and not sure if it's easier or am I going to go back to my old one. So I pulled the flowers back out because I'm going to tie a little bow. I made some twine go around the top part of it too. And then I'm just going to pretty much tie like a shoestring bow, like you would tie your shoes. And then I have this other glass from Dollar Tree. It's the colored one, and it's got the little swirls in it. You can see how pretty that is. I didn't want to paint it because I really like the color. So I'm using my heat gun to peel that little sticker off the bottom. It really didn't want to come off. And I had these, I guess they're like little gems that I got from another store. They were $4.99. And they have little leaves in them. They're just a mixture of little gems and little leaves. And I'm going to put them in the jar. And look how pretty that is. So then I have a mixed bouquet that I think came from Dollar Tree. I got this back in probably early spring. I only found one of these. They're really pretty. It's like a little bouquet. And this was the second DIY that I did with the twine around the bottom and around the top. And this is the next one. Look how pretty this one turned out. This is just quick and easy little bouquets that you can make for your table. And this next one is this really pretty glass. It's pretty heavy. It came from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to use this Gleams gold paint and I'm just going to paint over this glass. Look how pretty that is. Just going through and touching it up in different places. I think this turned out beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. It looks like a high-end piece of glass. I have some lace ribbon from the Dollar Tree. I'm wrapping it around the jar, tying it in like a little bow. I added some Dollar Tree flowers. Just simple, quick little flower arrangements that you could put all around your house, in your bathroom, in your vanity, on your kitchen table, dining room table, just to make things look pretty. I know it's hard to see with this new angle, and I'm sorry. You'll see it in a minute. Got to come up with something different because this angle is not working either, but there it is with the little gems in it, and I just tied a little bow around it with the lace. And then this is my little glass jar that I did with the gold. And I'm just going to do a bundle of flowers. And really there's no need to put any floral, like the green stuff in there, because you're just going to place them in there and it works just the same way. And I tied a little black and red ribbon, and I love the way this turned out too. And there it is. It looks so pretty and dainty. And there's the other one. Did so many of these. And number 3. Look how pretty that one is with the little gems in there. And number 4. So there's 4 DIYs that you can do. Quick, simple, easy. And there they all are together. I hope you'll subscribe, hit the like button, notification bell. Like I said, these are just really quick and easy. Like if you're having a dinner party, you can probably make one of these in 5 minutes. Sometimes they look good in groups of 3 of the same vase. But how pretty are these? Be pretty for a wedding or a shower. Anniversaries. Look how pretty that gold turned out. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Hi everyone, it's Crafty Mom with 3 sets of twins. I hope you're enjoying your day. This is a craft day for me, so I hope you will sit back and enjoy the ones that I make. Comment below if you like it. Comment below if you want me to make something that I haven't made before. And if you would subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell, that would be wonderful. I hope you have a great day. Hey everyone, I've got these really cute little crate boxes from Dollar Tree that everybody's probably used for something, I'm sure. I'm going to be making a little shelf unit, so I've got quite a few of them. Some of them are not really level, so it was hard for me to find ones that were absolutely perfect, but I'm going to say most DIYs are not perfect, so just bear with me. I'm going to be taking the stickers off the back of the boxes, and I want you to know there was like a gap in the back, but you couldn't see it. And I don't know whether some of these boxes are a little bit warped, but it's a great possibility. So let's see what this turns out to look like. My daughter's passing me the boxes, by the way. That's why you see that extra hand in there. All right, I'm taking Dollar Tree wood glue, and I'm going to glue the boxes together with the wood glue. Now, this took probably several days because I would let it sit overnight, and then I would have to put clips on it to make sure it would like seal really well. Then I didn't have enough clips, so I had to like do 2 or 3 at a time, clip them. And of course you can see the little pink clips on the right, and I get them also for Dollar Tree, and they're great to clip things together when you're trying to glue something. I'm going to add a little bit of my glue gun so that it'll stick immediately, but it's still not really like steady enough for me to be working with it. I'm not going to say anymore. So it did take me a while to get these all together because I didn't have enough clips, so it's just gonna, it probably took me 2 or 3 days because I wanted to get a really good tight fit. And there were still some gaps, but I put some spackle in some of them that would actually show. I've been wanting to do this particular craft for a while. I saw it on Pinterest, and it was such a cute little craft to do, and it turned out gorgeous. So just wait till the end, because it was a long process because I did paint it, and that took forever. But as you can see, it's not as tight as I would like it, but for what I'm using, it turned out. And there's the spackle that I'm using at the top, because this is the top of the box or the crates. So I'm just going to fill in some of those little gaps. And this spackle also came from the Dollar Tree. Actually, everything came from the Dollar Tree, as you will see in the end. Okay, I am using Waverly's chalk paint. I love this color. It's such a pretty green. I believe it's moss. And this was a brand new one, but I'm just going to be painting. This took a long time. I had to use 2 coats. I would use my heat tool to dry it. And because this was really like a big, I guess a big shelf unit that I made. So because it was such a light color, I did do 2 coats. I still love this color. It's such a pretty color. Okay, I'm going to add some moss to the boxes. And I'm adding flowers. You won't be able to see it from this way because I had to add it this way. I took one of Dollar Tree's, I mean, they had those ones that hang, and I took it apart and I made a little stand for it on the back. I took the little tools, which are made out of cardboard, and I put some little blocks on the back, and I actually tagged them together. And I'm just setting them on top of the box. It's really turned out cute. And I made a little stand for the flower too. So I just pulled this $1 item apart and just used it in pieces. Now you can sort of see what I'm doing because I had my daughter come around and film this so you could see it, which makes much more sense. But I had to leave it on the counter because I had nowhere else to work so that you could see what I was doing. So I used 9 boxes. I'm using some moss that I'm going to put in some of the little boxes. And you could pretty much put anything that you want in this little item, I guess you would say. You can make it longer, you can make it taller. I just really like the simplicity of this. I'm using a lot of the succulents from Dollar Tree and some of my florals. And you could just place them wherever you want. You could do all flowers. You could do succulents. Pretty much you could do anything you want. But I love the way this turned out. It's so pretty, so cute. It'll brighten up any room. Be cute in the kitchen, in the bathroom, on your front porch. And I didn't glue any of these in, I just put them in there. Because that way you can change it. You could change it like for different seasons. I think I'm going to make one for Christmas though. I think I'll paint it red. I might even make it longer. So I think I might start working on that one now because it does take a long time and sometimes you can't find the boxes. So sometimes they'll have a lot in, sometimes they'll have 1 or 2. So when you see them, I would definitely grab them. This reminds me a little bit of the old Coca-Cola crates, which I do have some of those too, but I would never paint over those because they're more of an antique item. But maybe I'll do that to one of my Coca-Cola crates. God, I can't even talk. Coca-Cola crates. And I'm just going to put the little signs up. I think this turned out so cute. And look how cute that is. Just excuse the mess in the background because it is my craft table. But look how cute this turned out. Love all the different colors. Love how this turned out. Absolutely love it. I think it's quite a stunning item. Here it is again. Different lighting, of course. But look how pretty that is. Actually, I used 2 different cameras so you can see the difference in the colors. All right, DIY number 2. Okay, I got this at Dollar Tree, the wire. We bought the rope off of Amazon. I spray painted it gold. It was green. I didn't show that. I spray painted it outside. My daughter is going to macrame this really cute home decor item onto this. It looks like a rainbow, I believe, rainbow, but we got this at Dollar Tree. Oh, I also took a piece of wire and made the wire go across the bottom, and I hooked it together with those, what are those plastic things called? Yeah, I hooked it together with zip ties. So I spray painted the zip ties the same color because you can't see it, but it's on the end. So I had a piece of wire that came from one of the Dollar Tree items that you stick out in your yard that I didn't use, so I cut that so it would match the wired piece from Dollar Tree. Like I said, I zip tied it, spray painted it gold, and my daughter is now, she is going to macrame onto this wire. And if you wait till the end to see how gorgeous this is, because we were out shopping one day and we saw it at World Market and it was like $40 or $50, and I looked at her and I said, we can do this, and we did. My daughter has done macrame before, so, and as you can see, she's just going to put it through and just loop it. That's all you do. And she she's got much more patience than I do because she did this whole thing. She's quite the crafter. I mean, really, she's got patience because I'm sitting here going, oh my gosh. She got it all even. Look at her pretty nails that came from Dollar Tree. Love those dollar nails from Dollar Tree. Look how pretty her nails look. This too is a little bit time consuming, but you'll see in the end how gorgeous it turns out. It is such a pretty hanging macrame. Macrame. I can't even talk today. I can't. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm tired, so maybe that. All right, so I put a piece of this fabric to the back of it. All right, first of all, I glued. She should have showed that. You should show that part. I had glued all these flowers on with the greenery on it, and I really didn't like it, okay, and it really wasn't working. So I pulled it all apart, okay, because you should see that, you know, DIYers, we make mistakes too, and sometimes we don't like it and we pull it apart. So then I had this fabric ribbon, so I decided to glue it to the back of the wire so that the flowers would actually stay better. And I ended up pulling all the greenery off the flowers because it just looked so much prettier, so that it's all basic one color. So here I am gluing it to the fabric, which took a while. But it also took us a while to find flowers that we liked, because I think she macrameed this at least, what, a month ago? Yeah. She macrameed it about a month ago. And I kept looking for the right flowers because I didn't want it to be bright. I didn't want it to be dull, but I want it to be sort of like just basic. Yeah. Sort of something that would fit in with any decor. And like I said, you'll see the World Market one at the end, and it was, I think it was $49. Unless you had one of their coupons. So I'm just gluing all of these like around the arc. And I really like the fact that I put the, I guess, the burlap ribbon underneath of it, because it made it so much easier to do. Because I had a mess going before. And there it is. Isn't it gorgeous? I love it. I do. I think it turned out awesome. Look how pretty that is. Gorgeous. If you want to buy anything, I do have a store called the coffee shop. You can go in there and buy a lot of my things for cheaper. And there is the World Market one. There is this a little bit smaller. Mine's larger. But there it is. I love the way this turned out. And there again is my little succulent, I guess, flower market box. And these are pretty simple that you could do yourself. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, hit the like button, notification bell. I appreciate all of you. Have a great day. Love you. Take care. Bye.